Caught on camera the moment a suspected paedophile is arrested. The 51-year-old had been tracked for weeks, pretending to be 17, before travelling 200 miles from his home after speaking to what he thought was a 14-year-old girl. That girl was actually an undercover police officer.
We know that people who abuse children, can go to great lengths to do that. They will take time to build up relationships and they will lull children into a false feeling of security. And it doesn't come as a surprise to me that, sex abusers will travel great lengths across the country.
This is where Greater Manchester Police will investigate some of the people who are trying to groom youngsters online. We're in their sexual crime unit, and from here they'll coordinate some of the undercover work which will try to stop these paedophiles from contacting youngsters.
One of the key things for children is they don't know who they're talking to on the internet. Now, we can use this weapon against the groomer because the groomer they don't know who they're talking to. So we can pretend to be a child or anybody we want to be, and we can see what people are up to on the internet, and when we identify people who are acting inappropriately, we can home in on them and take the appropriate steps.
On average, it's estimated this unit's responsible for the arrest of one suspected groomer every week, though across the force area there's the potential for more than that.
Many of the people we deal with are from decent backgrounds. They will lose their job. They will, in some cases, go to prison. They will lose their friends because nobody wants to know paedophiles. So the cost is potentially astronomical. They won't be able to see the children again.
Usually it's only after an arrest or even a conviction that work to prevent any reoffending can begin.
There really isn't anything that differentiates between your internet offender and everybody else, apart from the activity that they get up to online. We do pass paedophiles in the street all the time, and we don't bat an eyelid because they don't have a big sign on their head that says, "Hello, I'm a pervert." I think that there's bound to be a huge number of the general population who think, well, why don't we just lock them up and throw away the key? But the fact is that doesn't happen. It's not practicable. So what we have to do is we have to look at it and be very sensible. Can we work with this individual and get them to learn about what triggers their offending, what takes them that step closer to offending? Because sex offences don't just happen, and they don't just happen overnight. Can they control themselves? Can we work with them to help them to control themselves?
There's no doubt every arrest makes the internet a safer place for children, but experts are keen to remind us there's no cure for sex offenders, and all they can do is try to control their future behaviour.